exhibit by Køvvånng. As my Amnesia Wars and thank you, no refunds.
No refunds.
My name is Erin, and I will be your guide for the evening, which makes you my heroes. So declares Køvvånng. In the durational pre-show. Do feel free to take photographs, screenshots, lithographs, and honorifics.
Galactic Commander.
In the time-based performance, executor time, please.
2.5 minutes to curtain, please. 2.5 minutes to curtain.
When the time-based performance begins in 2.5 minutes, please deactivate your microphone and camera. Thus decrees Køvvånng. Our time-based performance will last no longer than a decade. If you have difficulty managing your microphone and camera, please raise your hand and ask us in chat. Our executor will assist you. The artist asks that you please set your Zoom to grid view and hide non-video participants. If you turn your attention to the executor display frame, you will see examples of contemporary art as executed by various true artists and claimed in essence by Køvvånng himself. This work is titled Female Nude number 7. It is the soundscape created by our own conversations and ambient noise throughout a semi-theoretical space. Its media are a series of stolen microphones, a line 6, 75-watt spider amp custom modified by Køvvånng herself, and
sometimes twisted.
Please do not touch. This piece has been sold for $5,432.
No refund.
You'll be welcome to drink and smokes throughout the show. This is a piece of spike tape that's been picked up off the floor, stuck to a shoe, worn out on said shoe to lunch at a Bushwick massage brothel, and then stuck back on the floor inadvertently 6 inches from where it was placed. This is not art. The asking price for this piece is $6,543. Are there any
refunds? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take this opportunity to call places and ask our guest, Titelmeister, back on the screen to reiterate the generation of tonight's title.
Yeah, so Køvvånng sent a really extensive yet vague set of clues today to figure out what the hell this thing was. For those of you who didn't hear it the first time, I had to go to a lot of really sketchy bookstores to get this material, but it's here now. So the sources for the title this evening include the 1993 Norton Critical Edition of Paradise Lost, the Columbia Dictionary of Quotations, The Summer of the Bear by Bella Pollen, and Henry Dreyfuss's Symbol Sourcebook. Now, again, he was pretty vague on the particulars, but as near as I can tell, the title that the artist Kevin had in mind was The Bacon, Weakening Pyramid, and Monogamy Bossanova.
Monogamy Bossanova.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight once again to The Bacon, The Weakening Pyramid, and Monogamy Bossanova. We're in Red Scene now. Red Scene.
The most important thing to remember right now is that you do have time to buy another drink before the preamble of the performance.
Your sit your ass down text. Rodney is correct. We are on our sit your ass down text. The executor called this next scene wrong. Incorrect in his call.
We ask you to
listening to the people
down all
who are telling
communication.
you.
Turn off your phones. Please, no photos,
ass
videos, or audios during the course of the performance. Køvvånng dictates that your observations of Cipher-Art should be unencumbered by the manipulation of the posterity. Heisenberg, Køvvånng. I have set up these seats. Howdy, you can place yourself almost anywhere you wish. Please enjoy the show. It's also important to remember that you still do have time to buy another drink before the performance proper.
During and after the show. I'll miss you most, Scarecrow. Break a leg. Now the chicken, Macbeth. Wer sind wir? Piraten, wer sind wir? Piraten, wer sind wir? Piraten.
Pirates, pirati.
Transition to gold. This is gold 1. Gold.
Elizabeth, I'm scratching my head.
Umble, I am skipping.
Elizabeth, my dear, I'm just tired.
Oh, my love. I don't want you to be tired.
I'm going to just drive.
Umble, you're going to just drive?
Yeah.
But I want you to join me.
I'm just too tired.
You're too tired.
Petrea, I'm stretching my quads.
Erin, I've told you a million times, when you run marathons every other day, you're gonna hurt your legs like that.
I know. But I feel certain that if I stretch for twice the amount I run, my body will come around.
That's an interesting hypothesis, Erin. It seems to me like you're trying to make yourself into a superhero of some kind.
A robot.
A robot. Erin, I love you, but you can't be me.
Try me.
Erin, it's finally raining.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to catch it all in this bucket.
Erin, we will get through this apocalypse.
We will make it through. Is that what you said?
We will make it through this
Okay.
apocalypse, Erin.
Mm-hmm. I need all the encouragement I can get right now. This drought has been extreme.
If you're strong enough to hold up 2 cups, you're strong enough to live another week.
I believe you. Whew. Woo! Oh, I haven't felt water on my face in so long.
It's like a new day.
Oh, it sure is.
Doris.
No, it's fine. You just. I got it, Elizabeth.
No. Let me help. Let me keep helping.
Elizabeth, you're pulling in the other direction.
No. But you want it over here.
Okay. Yeah. Let's take this giant boa constrictor over your way.
Okay. Come on.
I'm so glad I sedated this thing earlier. Elizabeth, I'm really impressed. This being your first day of the job, you're doing really well.
Yeah?
Yeah. Most boa constrictor transporters, they quit after the first minute.
Well, I have a special love of snakes.
You know, it shows. Your passion really, you know, Elizabeth, I'd like to honor you. Would you like to name this snake?
The scene is green. The scene is green.
His old, brittle, arthritic knee could sometimes twist a little without much pain. His old, brittle, arthritic knee could also bend a little without much pain, but it couldn't manage both things at the same time.
At the same time. At the same time.
The alarm confirmed it. He was witnessing the universe folding in upon itself. A second alarm reminded him that it was time to do a set of sit-ups. Sometimes a galactic commander has to manage two things at the same time.
His old, brittle, arthritic knee could sometimes twist a little without much pain. His old,
The alarm confirmed it.
arthritic knee could also bend a little without much pain.
Without much pain.
He was witnessing the universe folding in upon itself. A second alarm reminded him it was time to do a set of sit-ups.
Sit-ups.
Ta-da!
His old, brittle, arthritic knee could
Sometimes
twist without much pain.
Without much
Arthritic
to manage two things at the same time.
Without much
The alarm
pain.
confirmed it. He was witnessing the universe folding in upon itself.
Upon itself.
Witnessing.
On itself.
Second alarm
Witnessing.
reminded him that it was time to do
His old,
a set of sit-ups.
Sit-ups, 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 sit-ups.
technique could also bend a little without much pain, but it couldn't mend.
And without much pain, but it couldn't mend. Couldn't mend. Couldn't mend.
Couldn't mend.
Coulda.
His old, brittle, arthritic knee could sometimes twist it.
Arthritic knee.
Stand by for knee play 1. This is knee play 1, go, knee play 1. This is the knee play. We are within the knee. We are within the joint between one act and the next. We are together in this place. Were this a concert, we may be together in the intermezzo. Were this a herald, we may be together in the game scene or break scene. Were this a pretentious aspirant to a scriptless version of a Wilson glass opera, we may be together in the knee play. Within the knee, we see together that all puns are intended and exist within the joint should encourage any audience member with access to any joint to exercise that access at this time. Within the knee, we are together, the tendons and ligaments analogous to intricate threads continuing and connecting one element to another. One action within our leg cannot occur without pulling another. We see together the possibility of a single thread in this time of transition. In this time that will exist after this transition, we shall see together the elements that created the knee in the time before the knee. And how. And how. And how shall we exist, a result of this time of transition? How shall we do? How shall we me? How shall we hear? How shall we feel? How shall we stand by to transition into Act 2, red scene? Red. How shall we get a thumbs up confirmation from our players that we are ready to move on to our second act? How shall we get a thumbs up? How shall we get an amen? How shall we get a Køvvånng.
Køvvånng.
The scene is red, red. We are in Act 2, red scene. The scene is gold, gold. The scene is gold, gold.
Elizabeth, I don't want to paint anymore.
Oh, rumble, rumble, rumble.
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 What happened to your hands and your brain?
They're just
Brain.
tired of working.
Rumble.
Working.
I don't want to paint anymore.
I don't want to paint anymore.
I'm just tired of working.
Working.
You're just tired of working.
Working.
I don't
Tired.
paint anymore.
I don't want to paint anymore. You're tired of working.
I am tired of working.
So tired.
You're tired of working.
You're tired of working.
Yeah, I'm tired of working.
Yeah.
Petrea, I am ironing this bridesmaid's dress.
Dress.
You can iron that dress all you want.
Sure is taking all day.
I didn't hear what you said.
I didn't hear what you said.
Sure is taking all day.
Didn't hear what you said.
All day.
Sure is
All
taking
day.
all day.
All day.
All day.
Why did they make these dresses so big?
So big.
So big.
Big. So big.
So big.
Wasn't so big. What would you do with your day?
What?
What?
What would you
Didn't
do?
hear what you said.
What?
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 What would you do?
I still
with
didn't
your
hear
day?
what you said.
What
We
would
can't
you
hear
do
you when
with
I'm
your
talking
day?
over you.
What would you do with your day if it wasn't so big?
What would you do with your day?
I'd run in a field.
Yes. This apocalypse means nothing now.
Oh, this water, I can finally wash my clothes.
Finally wash my clothes.
Oh, smells like heaven.
Tastes like
Smells like heaven.
Smells like
This apocalypse means nothing now.
Nothing now.
Nothing now.
Wow.
Nothing now.
Tastes like heaven.
Heaven.
What's his name gonna be, Elizabeth?
Can we name it Betsy?
Betsy's a great name for a boa constrictor.
What's that?
Betsy's a great name for a boa constrictor.
Great.
Betsy the boa constrictor.
He's the boa.
What are you gonna name him, Elizabeth?
Can we name him Betsy?
Betsy.
Betsy's a great name for a boa constrictor.
Great name.
Betsy's a great name for a boa constrictor.
Can we
Great
name him
name.
Betsy? Betsy.
That's such a great idea. Let's name him Betsy.
Let's name him Betsy.
That's such a great name for a boa constrictor.
Great name. Great name.
Is old
It's green. The scene is green.
could sometimes twist a little without much pain. Now his old brittle arthritic knee could also bend a little without much pain.
Bend
Wouldn't
a
make
little without much pain.
both things.
Things at the same time. The alarm confirmed it. He was witnessing the universe falling in upon itself. Second alarm reminded him that it was also time for him to do his sit-ups. And sometimes the Galactic Commander had to do things at the same time.
His old brittle could sometimes without much pain. His old brittle arthritic knee.
This old arthritic knee. This old arthritic knee. This old arthritic knee. This old arthritic knee. This old arthritic knee. This. Sometimes the Galactic Commander has to do two things at the same time.
It also banged a little without much pain, but it couldn't manage both things at the same time.
Same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we enter into our second knee play here, and as is a common tradition among Køvvånng, we would like to take you all a little stretch, get you up out of your seats. If you're watching at home, feel free to turn your cameras on for this intermezzo, wherein we will all take a moment together and sing. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we ever get back. Oh, it's root for the Køvvånng. Oh, Art, it's a shame. For there's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old Køvvånng.
2, 3, and you're out at the old bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scene is red. We are in our final act, red. Yeah.
Tastes like heaven, Erin. It tastes like heaven.
Feels so good.
Feels so good.
Tastes like heaven.
So.
Tastes like what? 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 What?
So cool and wet.
His old brittle arthritic knee could sometimes twist a little without much pain.
Critic.
His old brittle arthritic knee could also bend a little
Oh.
without much pain.
The alarm confirmed it. He was witnessing the universe folding in upon itself. The second
couldn't
alarm
do
reminded him that it was time to
things
do a
at the
set of
same
sit-ups.
time.
Sometimes a galactic commander had to manage two things at the same time.
The alarm confirmed it. He was witnessing the universe falling in upon itself. The second alarm reminded him that it was time to do a set of sit-ups. Sometimes a galactic commander had to manage two things at the same time. His old brittle arthritic knees could sometimes twist a little without much pain. His old brittle arthritic knee could also bend a little sometimes without much pain, but it couldn't do both. Of those things at the same time. The time that will exist after this transition, we will see together the elements that created the time before the knee shall be, and how. How shall we exist together as a result of this time of transition? How shall we do? How shall we me? How shall we feel? We see together the tendons and ligaments analogous to the intricate threads connecting one element to another. One action within our leg cannot occur without pulling another.
Arthritic knee. Arthritic knee.
Arthritic knee. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out tonight in the rain. That was our set of Køvvång's art bubble. Let's bring everybody back on camera to take a little bow. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Here's Elizabeth Saunders and their Titelmeister, Sean Dillon, Rodney Umble, Erin Krom, Petrea Whittier, and on the art, Mr. Nikolai Solinski. Those of you that got your link in the email, there's a follow-up link that you guys are welcome to come join us for a beverage after the show. Think of it just as if we were exiting a theater. We're going to take a few minutes to get ourselves together, and then we're going to all meet over there, whoever feels like it, to say hi and chill out for a few minutes. Thank you guys for coming. I am ending our meeting